Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and it's time for another edition of Something Old, Something New. Today for Something Old, we're going to a record that since the day it came out has never been far from me. It is one of my all-time favorite records. It's the Smashing Pumpkins and their 1995 masterpiece, Mellon Collie and the Infinite Sadness. One of the things most people don't know about Mellon Collie and the Infinite Sadness is the CD version that most people own is actually the incorrect version of the album. That's not how it's meant to be heard. It was released on 3 sides of vinyl that is absolutely phenomenal. The track order is completely different. There's 2 extra songs, and once you hear the vinyl arrangement, the CD version simply doesn't hold up. The CD version was created as it was to appease the record company that did not want to put out a triple CD. So now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to be talking about the vinyl version, which is one of the most amazing musical journeys you will ever hear. In every single aspect, the Smashing Pumpkins were at the top of their game. The atmosphere on this record, the music on this record, the lyrics, the singing, it is musical perfection. The music on the album runs the gamut, from the pieces that have the entire Chicago Symphony Orchestra to it just being Billy Corgan and his guitar. They can do the entire gamut every single time they do it. It's fantastic. This is such a beautiful record. It's such a fantastic musical experience. While the Smashing Pumpkins music up to this point had been very straightforward, kind of hard rock, alt rock, they really explore a lot of other musical styles here, bringing in classical, jazz, ambient, almost a little bit of electronica, and it all works perfectly. The lyrics also show great range. There are points where they're really, really cryptic, and then there's stuff that touches your soul so deep you can never forget these words. And it's kind of proof that Billy Corgan, along with being a great musician and a great singer, was one hell of a writer. So whether it's because of the amazing music, the fantastic moods, the awesome singing, the unforgettable lyrics, every single point on this record is absolute perfection. So go out right now and find the vinyl version of Smashing Pumpkins' Mellon Collie and the Infinite Sadness. Thank me later. Alright guys, for something new, we're going to a record that came out a couple months ago. The name of the artist is Shabazz Palaces, and the album is called Black Up. Now you wouldn't know it from listening to the album, but the MC, Palliser Lazaro, is actually Butterfly from Digital Planets. In fact, the only connection you might be able to make between that group and this group is the amazing musical textures that run throughout the entire record. On Black Up, they touch on everything from jazz to blues to ambient. It is just fantastic, and it's the diversity in the music that is so great. But at the same time, they're definitely following the trend in hip-hop of making things a bit more sparse, a bit more stripped down, but they don't go too far, and this is a very unique record. What makes it so unique is that the beats are so delicate, and yet they hit harder than anything else out there. You can listen to this album and completely relax, but you're gonna find yourself bobbing your head the entire time. I can't say enough about the musical arrangements all across Black Up. They are brilliantly unique. They're almost abstract at points, but they are so enjoyable. They're so original. They are just fantastic. There's this dark, almost murky, somewhat malicious feel and mood that runs throughout the entire record. It makes the record even better, and it works in perfect harmony with the vocals. On every single rhyme, there's a force, there's an attitude, there's an energy that he brings. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's like nobody else in hip hop right now. And that's the big difference here, is whether it's the music, whether it's the moods, or whether it's the vocals, this album has it all, yet it never becomes cliche, and that's the pitfall that almost everybody else taking these approaches has. So in the buy it or borrow it, based on just the cool and original factor of this alone, it's absolutely a borrow it, and then you put on top of it the fact that it's original, it's unique, and the lyrics are amazing, and there's no question that Shabazz Palaces' Black Up is a 100% go out and buy it. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. I hope you learned something new. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, or go ahead and click like. Go ahead and leave a comment. That's why we have that space for you. Aren't we nice? If you want, you can email me at thedailyguru@gmail.com, or you can read my writing every single day at thedailyguru.net, where I write about the greatest songs ever written. If you want to follow me, please go ahead and do that. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter /thedailyguru, and we'll see you guys again next week.